Hai teman-teman, bertemu lagi dengan saya Wirayudatwo. Ini saya akan lanjutkan permainan game asalkan adalah bahasa selesaikan misi dan selamatkan game Indonesia. Oke. Teman-teman. Halo, 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 halo. Baik, kita mulai ya. Siap, siap.
Continue. Act. Continue. Taken for granted.
Mulai.
Grant.
Siap. Ayo cepat.
East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Ratvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you are lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we fight them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
Saya membunuh bangkit.
There, the bandit camp.
All right,
Yeah,
stay
campaign.
close and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon.
By all means.
Eliminate the bandits. Eliminate the bandits.
Nicely done.
Eliminate the bandits. Eliminate the bandits. Eliminate the bandits. Eliminate the bandits.
Mama.
Eliminate the bandits. Eliminate the bandits.
razia.
There. That's done.
Yeah.
Now to deliver Magni his horse.
Follow Randvi as she's bringing Magnus' horse.
Này, ok. Chưa. Dạ, dạ. Một tí. Vừa lên, vừa lên.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Thì
Or
cả
what could I
thằng
drink
bật.
to celebrate our victory?
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could
Bây
want.
giờ thì
Eivor,
muốn
our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the
Follow
horse.
Randvi as
And
she's
if your
bringing
thirst
Magnus'
remains,
horse.
We'll look around. Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods he is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randy, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Over here. Look at this.
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined to get you drunk.
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus table maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead queen, then.
Very well. Let us proceed.
Pure, con Messi, pure.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Ba, ba. Hey, go.
Don't let him win.
Madam, here, madam.
A good shot, Eivor, but Radley's done you better. Eivor is a beast, but you have my fealty, Radley.
Bằng bể. Yeah.
There, you see? Should not have tried to outdrink me, Randvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, "Thank you, Randvi."
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again. Randy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
tiga, dua, tiga.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Ranpi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
Bring Randvi to the sunken tower.
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must. Look there. That must be the tower. Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climbed well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work. Well, look at this. A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
Now is not the right time. Now is not the right time. Romance, I feel the same way.
That is comforting to hear. I have long felt the same way, but I banished the thought that this would ever happen.
Many times I wished to tell you. Wished to say what was in my heart and what I desired, but duty kept me from it.
Say all you like.
Today has meant so much. We rode, we fought, we drank, we laughed. You showed me your world. Not in words, but deeds.
Deeds are more direct than words.
Pacar, Misi, kasih.
Andre?
Go cepat-cepatnya.
Must have returned to the settlement.
Inventory. Fate. Let the fate God. Inventory. Quests. Isle of Skye. Ravensthorpe. Work. A challenge. Hold left mouse. Hold 3 big pigs.
Tapi bagus. Tapi Evan. Ini untuk pemandangan. Balikan.
Press tab to open the quest log and track a new quest.
Hey there, how are you?
Buka tambat. Buka tambat.
A moment.
Good to
Randvi, you left so suddenly.
There is work to be done.
I see.
But do not think for a moment that I have forgotten you and our wonderful day.
Nor would I wish you to.
Good. Then we see eye to eye.
And heart to heart.
Yes, indeed. Until our next moment alone, we should return to our great work. England will not pacify itself on our behalf.
No, indeed.
Back to work then.
Alliance table. Show me the alliance map.
I want to see the alliance map.
East Anglia. Grant a Bridgesire, East Anglia. Eligible. Oxen Fordshire. Grant Syro Pesquire. Eligible. Grant London. Completed. After ridding the city of the order, read East Anglia. Oxenet, Syro Pesquire. Eligible. Suggested power 1/3.
So Cewe has traveled to Shropshire.
He has, into a difficult situation. The Shire has been mired in a long war with Rhodri, King of the Britons. Cewe hopes to negotiate a peace with the Britons of the West. A difficult task for one so green.
I hope your tutelage has prepared him well.
Indeed. But I think it best if you supervise these talks. If Cewe can make this work, we will gain a valuable alliance.
I will pledge to Peskire.
Right, Misi. Right.
I will make my way to Shropshire.
I am relieved. He and Eivor should be in Quatford just now. You will find it along the Effen Hafun River.
If Eivor is with him, I will certainly be needed.
World. A challenge. Kendall. Wily and quick. War weary. Part of the Book of Dragon. Hold left mouse button fast travel. Find and speak with Seal Bird. Find and speak with Seal Bird.
Altion.
Find and speak with Seal Bird. Find and speak with Seal Bird.
Have a look, Sunan.
Find and speak with Seal Bird.
Sunan, guide me.
No!
Find and speak with Seal Bird.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Find and speak with Seal Bird. Find and speak with Seal Bird.
There you go, young man.
Come on, boy.
Not half bad, boy. But be fierce, dirty. Strike at my balls.
Eivor, are you training the boy or tormenting him?
One will lead to the other in time.
Eivor, well met. You received my message, and just in time. Our negotiations with the Britons have not yet begun.
I will be at your side when they do. Is there anything I should know first?
The venerable King Rodri is here. I am to deal with him directly.
Rodri is desperate for peace. Ever since we captured his sniveling brother, Goriad. Sounds like a man coughing up snot. Goriad ap Mervin.
Rodri waits at the church nearby.
Who speaks for Shropshire in these talks?
The last alderman was killed in battle. Bishop Deolav is standing in.
Until we get this wet whelp installed. That is his father's wish.
I find the idea of leading a shire on my own quite terrifying.
Alderman is a weighty title.
It It is a grave thing to be Elderman in a time of war, Ceolbert.
He will piss his pants first thing, that's for certain.
As future Elderman, you should speak in the talks as well. But with humility. Rodri is a king, and will expect to be treated as one.
Rodri will want us to get down on our knees and sniff the rosy wind blowing from his ass. I know the man.
You've met him.
Met him, fought him. He gave me this nick here. Maybe I can give him one back. Remind him some call me King Killer.
It may be you should stay behind, Eivor. That is not a recipe for a good parley.
I'd like you both to be there. To guide me, to judge my fitness.
Give us your word, then. Your blade stays in its sheath.
Eivor, don't make me laugh. We both know what my word is worth. But sure, I will let you do the talking. Probably.
Excellent. Now, to the church, I think. Our guests await.
Misi, sekali.
It's not far, just across the village. We've been at war with the Britons for coming on 2 years.
The Britons had the best of it. Tell me and my berserkers plowed through their ranks and chased Rodri's brother into a ditch.
That's why Rodri's talking peace now. It's thanks to Eivor.
I am going to enjoy seeing him squeal, the old oak. Not nearly as much as taking him down, though. That would seal my legacy.
Your legacy?
As King Killer. They do not all get away like Borgred did, Wolf-Kissed.
Keep the peace, Eivor.
What has become of your preening brother?
I have not seen him since we were together in Leicestershire. I am left uneasy when he is away.
You are better off leaving that sauntering Pole in your wake.
Follow Seal Bird.
Our Bishop Deolav and King Rodri are ensconced in the church ahead.
These houses of Christ, they are all so hard and cold.
Yet within is warmth. The Christian God unites King Rodri, Bishop Deolav and myself. On his ground, peace will be made.
Britain cow!
Captain Anir, explain to the good bishop our position.
Yes, my sovereign. Bishop Deolav. We are deaf to offers of peace until Guriad is returned to us.
The king's brother
The king's brother is a mouldering sack of cow dung.
You. I know your face, your stench. Eivor, the one they call boneless. Did I not gift you that scar myself?
Ah, you did. And I mean to gift you a gash, you reeking piss pot in your fat fucking skull.
Hold, both of you.
Rodri should speak with Seal Bird.
My lord, this is Ceolbert, the future Elderman of this shire and the son of King Ceolwulf of Mercia.
This green stripling? Elderman? You can piss without help, boy.
Now, calm everyone. Good faith is all I ask.
You know my demands. Until my brother Guriad walks free, peace between us is impossible.
He is lucky he can walk at all. Fell on his own blade, fleeing from us.
I will soon help you fall on yours.
Husband, keep your head. 'Tis in our interest to find a way to peace, all of us.
First, my brother.
First, your head on a pike. Then the runt goes free.
Husband, no!
Enough! This is a house of God. Let us take some few minutes to gather ourselves, shall we? Eivor, to me, I do not know you well, but Ceolbert believes you a steady head. We need such a one.
It may be too late. I see the crows of war gathering.
I have a hefty sum of silver. Speak to the people here. If the silver will help one bring us toward peace, offer it to them.
Decide who gets the silver.
King Rodri.
What is it, Dane?
I wish to help you to peace.
I will not talk of peace until my brother Gwiriad is returned to me.
If you first agree to peace, he will be returned. Would a sum of silver help overleap this difficulty?
I cannot be purchased with looted silver, Dane. Stand away.
Decide who gets the silver.
These talks are stalled. I fear the upshot.
Do not fret. You will be alderman yet. You are with Rodri, yes? One of his advisors.
I am that. Anir ap Cadfarch by name. Address me proper.
Tell me, soldier, do you hold sway with your king?
He consults me for his every decision. If I push for war, he will agree. If I argue for peace, he will follow.
Peace is our desired end. Is there a chance that some silver might lead you to counsel your king in the same direction?
A sack of silver? For me? Yes, I might amend my advice to Rodri for a tidy sum of shining metal. Yes.
Money here is silver. 650.
Take this. Spend it as you will until Rodri, his best path is peace.
You have a bargain.
I have spoken with everyone who matters. I should report what I know to Bishop Deola.
Report back to
We should
Dearlove.
settle this with blood, not pretty words.
Report back to Dearlove. Letter to Bishop Dearlove from Cewe.
You are Gwiriad, are you not? Brother to King Rodri.
So I am, and a bruised pawn in your bloody game.
How do you stand with your brother?
My brother loves me well. Yet he can be slow and stubborn. Were I king, I'd have played all this quite differently.
What if you had the chance?
At the crown, I would leap at the chance to rule. But a man needs wealth to bring down a king. Nobles must be bought, you understand.
I make no promises, but I may be able to find you the silver you need.
Under what terms?
Knock Rodri from his throne. Withdraw all Britain soldiers from Shropshire, and never again threaten this border.
If you speak true, I would make that bargain gladly.
I will see about the silver.
Ah, enough of this nonsense!
Report back to Dearlove.
Eivor!
Lock the doors, murder that sweating pig, and have done with it.
If I could find you silver, would that quell your bitterness while we seek peace?
Peace? Is that what you think is going to happen here? I told you, I know this bastard.
Will silver quiet you?
It may not. I would have to see the silver in my hands to know for sure.
If there's any silver to be had, I will think about it.
You do that.
Now you dangle silver before me.
Report back
Are
to
you
Dearlove.
so frightened?
Eivor, my friend.
I asked around, as you suggested.
Have you come to a decision? To whom have you given this silver?
The captain of the guard will advise Rodri to sign the agreement. Peace will be yours.
Let us pray Rodri takes his advice.
Rodri, I see you mocking me. I challenge you. Single
Eivor,
combat
no.
now!
Boneless Eivor. Spineless, toothless, gutless. You cannot kill me. A dragon will be my death, as my seers have foretold.
And your brother. Does your destiny guard him?
Gwiriad!
By God Almighty, I'll...
Get him to safety. Go, quickly.
Kill the boneless one! Paint this chapel with his blood!
What
have you done?
Enter the church.
Too easy. We've got the last of them.
Ah, now that is Vikinger diplomacy. Show the fuckers who the real warriors are.
Eivor, you have scuppered the peace.
Do not be fooled by peace, boy. It is just an empty voice between axe blows.
Dear Lord, this is a massacre.
We have no choice now but to find our way out of this.
Ah, a good test for you, boy.
Lord, forgive us.
Stay close, Jailbert. You watch my back, and I will pull the knives from yours.
Dear Lord.
Stay here, where it's safest, Bishop.
Help me with this fucking door.
Clear out the Briton soldiers in Quad Fort. Clear out the Briton soldiers in Quad Fort.
Listen, coward! For Mercia!
Clear out the Briton soldiers in Quad Fort. Clear out the Briton soldiers in Quad Fort. Clear out the Briton soldiers in Quad Fort.
Voice! On my mark!
Clear out the Briton soldiers in Quad Fort.
Belly on ranks! Now more on the river!
Clear out the Briton soldiers in Quad Fort. Clear out the Briton soldiers in Quad Fort. Clear out the Briton soldiers in Quad Fort.
Never direct me where I want to go!
You went right.
Clear out the Briton soldiers in Quad Fort. Clear out the Briton soldiers in Quad Fort. Clear out the Briton soldiers in Quad Fort. Briton soldiers in Quad Fort.
We must let Bishop Dearlove know that the battle is done.
Speak to Dearlove.
Let's go.
Speak to Dearlove.
You did yourself proud, adalah.
You murdered Rodri's brother, you beast! Our one chance at peace is lost.
Peace with Rodri is as likely as you dying a virgin, Bishop. It won't happen. He is too canny, too vile.
Eivor was right. What Eivor did no longer matter. Eivor was right.
Eivor has a point. Rodri showed us nothing but contempt. Peace was not to be written today.
You see, Adalah, Eivor understands. There can be no peace with these backward Britons.
What's done is done. We must plan our next moves before the Britons regroup.
They will retreat to their great castle for certain. It's well nigh impregnable.
Then we starve them out. Attack their supplies. Watch them beg for death.
Dear God. More death, more war, endless refugees.
This is our only way forward, dear love. You know the territory best. How can we hurt them?
Well, for food and supplies, they stockpile cargo at Wenlokan outpost, down south of Quatford.
I came across Wenlokan earlier. I've taken that cargo already.
Well done, Drengar.
Rodri has another secret supply line. Ask among the refugees near the river, those who have fled from occupied villages.
Rodri's Britons will strike back long before we can.
Indeed. They will send Aenir and his soldiers. They train in Wesbury, west of the ruined tower.
You do not need me to hold your hand, Eivor. I will head to Wesbury, scout around.
I know your method of scouting. It always leads to swordplay.
I am as regular as Tidewater.
I shall go with you, if only to get an honest accounting of our situation.
I will meet you both at Westbury then, once I've done some damage. Until then...
One last thing. We'll need a field before our battle's done. Try to free any captives you find. They'll swell our ranks.
That's done. Now to track down their supply line. We will drag Rodri back to the peace table soon enough.
Inventory. Skip. World. Perfect. World. Quest. This. World. World. Speak with the refugees. Speak with the refugees. Speak with the refugees.
Friend or foe?
Friends. Peace. I was told you might know where the Britons bring in their supplies.
Are we your friends, Dane?
I would have it so.
After years of blood and gore, looting and burning, forgive us if we don't trust a Dane.
Here are the facts. I have no right to ask for help.
As a Norse, I know I have little right to ask for your help. But I am fighting to bring this war to an end.
If you're truly fighting that devil, Rodri, I'll tell you what I know. The Britons move their goods through Dustin Quarry. See that tower to the south? That's the Hillgate remnants. Further on, you'll find the stone quarry.
And thank you.
Hold a moment. If you need extra help...
I may.
Good Mercian men are working in that quarry. They all fought for Thane Merton. If you find yourself in a pitched fight, call out his name in praise. The workers will rally to you.
God bless Thane Merton. Understood.
World. Kendall. Find Dewstone Quarry. Farewell letter.
Show me.
World. Quests. Quests. Find Deuce Tone 40. Find Deuce Tone 40. Find Deuce Tone 40. Find Deuce Tone World. Quests. Tracked quest. Ravensthorpe. Raven. Jotunheim. Mastery Chat. Sigurblad Festival. Jotunheim. Suggested power. Jotunheim. Suggested power. Isle of Skye. Syropesk. Isle of Skye. Suggest. Tossing and turning. Part of a fated encounter. Chapter World. Isle of Skye. Hold left.
Indonesia. Puppy, hey, Tim.
Ask the villagers about the nightmares. Ask the villagers about the nightmares. Ask the villagers about the nightmares.
What do you see, Sunan?
Ask the villagers about the nightmares.
You seem...
Find the warrior woman with the braid. She is our undoing, stealing our dreams.
A warrior with a braid. That can't be Randvi. Where is she?
At a church northwest of town. That's all I saw in my dreams. Find her, and please, let me sleep.
Find the warrior with the braid. Find the warrior with the braid.
Kota.
Find the warrior with the braid. Find the warrior with the braid. Find the warrior with the braid. Find the warrior with the braid.
Misi Cewe.
Find the warrior with the braid. Find the warrior with the braid.
Yeah. Pasti bye. Bab membuat sulit.
All goes right. Randvi!
No. Cassandra. And you are?
Pacar Melvin.
Your opponent.
So is this Randvi good with an axe?
She is. Much better than you.
Ah, I prefer a spear. You favor other weapons too. Where did you get that blade?
You talk too much!
Any sulit.
Looks like there are some things to talk about.
Fine. If we must.
Amin.
So, opponent, do you have a name?
Eivor, I take it you're one of the hidden ones.
Not exactly. But I admire their work.
If you're not going to talk straight, let's go back to fighting.
I'm not a hidden one, but I have friends that are. And often my goals align with theirs. I assume the same is true for you.
Yes, I feel the same.
Yes. I've made friends with the hidden ones, and I agree with their goals.
And perhaps we might have more in common than we thought.
You haven't told me why you're here, after coming all the way from... where?
I've traveled so much, it's been a long time since I've been from somewhere. But the Greek world was my home. Long ago. I came here looking for an ancient artifact that's causing this island a great deal of trouble.
You mean the nightmares? A seer told me that the person I'd find amidst death on this island was causing them.
The same one that mistook me for someone named Randvi? Maybe your seer is having an off day.
You're telling me you're not responsible for all these bodies?
I watched these people tear each other apart out of madness and lack of sleep. It's the artifact I'm looking for causing all this. Normally, I'd be quick to track it down, but this fog is making things difficult. Almost impossible.
If you're so easily blocked by a curse, how do you expect to deal with the realm of spirits and dreams?
A curse? Huh. You know the secrets of this land well, then.
Do you hear something?
No. Listen. Something tells me we should work together.
And what exactly is telling you that?
The obvious. You want to stop the nightmares, and I want the artifact causing them. Help me get rid of this fog so we can find it.
After such a strange encounter, I'm really meant to believe you are not causing the nightmares.
I swear to you, I am here to stop them.
We can work together. For now.
Aman.
Destroy the cursed symbol to unfog the area. 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 Destroy the cursed symbol to unfog the area.
Hey!
Of course!
Can't do this alone!
Here.
Destroy the cursed symbol to unfog the area.
You should know. I had you cornered in that fight just moments ago.
And an even stronger ego to match. Not surprising.
Destroy the cursed symbol to unfog the area. Destroy the cursed symbol to unfog the area.
What an interesting church.
Destroy the cursed symbol to unfog the area.
Are you here to see the sights or get rid of this fog?
I have to take in what I can. It's not as if I plan to stay long.
Destroy the cursed symbol to unfog the area. 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 Destroy the cursed symbol to unfog the area.
By Odin, the Neathing curse is lifted.
Nice work.
Leave the crib.
Curse is fading. It'll be much easier to find the artifact now. Glad I let you tag along to help.
I did most of the work. Not getting on my
nerves.
Leave the crypt.
These close quarters probably are. Let's find a way out.
Madam. You have you.
Leave the crypt.
They're crazed from lack of sleep. Just like the men I saw tearing one another apart.
Better take them out before they take us down.
Cold, but I agree.
You're treading on the wrong...
It really seemed like someone was talking directly to you in the fight.
The artifact I'm seeking does cause strange things to occur. But I should track it more easily now that the fog is gone.
As if a foreigner could search these hills.
Ready to commit to being my guide?
I didn't say that. If I'm going to help, I need more information. Like what exactly is this artifact you're seeking?
The less you know about it, the better.
The better for you, you mean? You want me to trust you, no?
The artifact is an object of great power, left here by old gods. Left on this island, it could wreak havoc on the world.
What? How will we find it? Why aren't we affected? How will we find it?
How exactly are you planning to track it down?
Leave that to me. Finding these artifacts has been my calling for some time now. I've developed a knack for tracking them down. With the aura gone, it should be even easier to find.
What? How will we find it? Why aren't we?
Why aren't we under whatever spell or curse this artifact seems to have placed over everyone else?
It is difficult to explain, but artifacts like this can affect people differently. Many are corrupted by them. Perhaps we are of a similar strength. But even if we're not having nightmares, we should still be wary of its power.
Why aren't we affected? Why?
If this artifact is ancient and was left here who knows how long ago, why is it suddenly causing problems now?
Loki got bored? So serious. Truthfully, I'm not sure. These artifacts can be activated. Maybe someone tampered with it. After all, many are drawn to its powers. It tempts them.
What? Why is it caught? Exit.
Let's not waste time. What's our next move?
Now that this fog is gone, I should be able to better track the artifact's location. Before that, though, I'm going to take another look around the church. See what I can learn of these foreign lands. Meet me in Topta?
It'll take more than studying one church to become familiar with this island. But fine. We'll meet again soon.
Misi, kasih.
Inventory. Skill.
Teman-teman.
Fate. Let the fate guide your path. All your unspent skill press tab to open the quest log and track a new quest. World. Night and day. Despite a tumultuous introduction to Cassandra, Eivor has agreed to help her retrieve the ancient artifact that has wreaked havoc on the Isle of Skye. Meet Cassandra in Topta. Meet Cassandra in Topta. Meet Cassandra in Tubta. Meet Cassandra in Tubta. Meet Cassandra in Tubta.
I wonder if I can truly trust her.
Meet Cassandra in Tubta.
Took you long enough. I was beginning to think all this talk of gods and nightmares might have scared you off.
I said I would come. So, great artifact hunter, did you track it down as easily as you said you would?
Not quite. But after studying this island, I found our next step. I'll lead you to it, if you're ready.
Quest, let's go.
On to this next step. The shared expedition is starting to feel tedious.
Spoken as if finding an ancient artifact long hidden away was supposed to be simple.
I take it you've been hunting these artifacts for a long time now.
Yes. Quite some time.
What led you to this?
Strangely enough, a vacation gone horribly wrong. Now it has become a destiny.
Follow Cassandra to the
What exactly are we
artifact.
going to do with this artifact once we find it?
I will take it far away from this island for safekeeping. To a place where no one...
Follow
can
Cassandra
maliciously
to the
wield
artifact.
Power? So it's a weapon of some kind.
In the wrong hands?
Follow Cassandra
Yes.
to the
The
artifact.
kind of weapon that should never be used.
A weapon that shouldn't be used. That sounds like a sentiment spoken by
Follow
someone
Cassandra
too weak
to the
wield its
artifact.
power.
It might sound strange to you, but trust me, its power is not to be taken lightly. The survival of your world depends on that.
Follow Cassandra to the artifact. Follow Cassandra to the artifact.
Here. Somehow, I think this stone formation will bring us closer to finding the artifact.
Speak
The
to
great
Cassandra.
ancient artifact hunter is stumped by a pile of rocks.
It's not that simple. There's a trick of some kind. Maybe it's a riddle.
It is, and I've already solved it.
Speak to Cassandra.
It looks like the Isle of Skye, but there are several markings on it.
Could it? No, it couldn't be. A map?
I didn't feel the need to state the obvious.
So, what are the markings?
There are several triangles, and one X, not too far from here.
What are we waiting for? X marks the spot. So, do you just spend your days attacking strange women in graveyards, or do you have other duties?
I take care of my people. We have a settlement, Ravensthorpe.
That must be nice. I've traveled alone for what it feels like a
Follow
lifetime.
Cassandra.
You speak as if... How old are you exactly?
Older than you'd think. But everyone tells me I have a young face. That's a very pretty bird flying above you.
Her name is Susan.
I had a
Follow
bird once,
Cassandra.
a long time ago. An eagle named Icaros.
I prefer ravens. Eagles are too...
Godly?
gaudy.
4 tahun. Betul.
Follow Cassandra.
Apakah kamu pergi? Kamu pergi?
Follow Cassandra.
Kamu apa?
You're quiet. Not thinking of throwing another axe at my head, are you?
No, I'm just not compelled to fill silence like you are.
Good. That fight took a lot out of me. Not sure I'm ready for a second.
You kept me on my toes as well.
Was that a compliment?
Follow Cassandra.
Apa itu?
There's nothing here.
Stand right here.
Why?
Can't you trust me? Or at least pretend to, so this goes faster?
Fine. How did you know?
Lots of practice. Another ambush! You must be drawn to the temple.
They're very persistent.
Little less talking, more fighting! I've seen this before. We'll need shards, keys, to place on this pedestal. That should open...
No. We need to talk. Those people that attacked us, were they speaking your language?
I already told you. The artifact has made them go mad.
Cassandra?
Eivor, when are you going to see that I'm here to help?
If you're being honest. You're hiding something.
No, you're lying. I'm sure of it.
Have I been anything but helpful to you since I got here?
In the first ambush, those men seemed to know you. And now they're speaking your language? You can't take me for such a fool.
There's a chance that my arrival on the Isle of Skye might be what activated the artifact's powers. But it's not certain. And even if it's true, that's all the more reason for me to remove it.
No, that's all the more reason for you to leave, so I can remove it myself. You've done enough. I can't trust you, Cassandra.
You have no idea what you'd be dealing with. You need my help.
I know what I must do from here. And if those men are after you, it'll be even easier for me to continue by myself.
Eivor, please! The powers of this artifact are unlike anything you've seen.
Nothing is too powerful for me. Besides, I'm sure I'll make better use of this weapon than you.
Fine! I've had enough of you anyway. You're impossible. You're too brash, Eivor. And it will undo you.
This must be one of the shards anyway.
Still need to find all the shards before I can open the door. Better get going.
World.
Go!
Hold left mouse button fast track.
Go, sekali. Mày cepat, pergi cepat.
Terima, priutai.
Pergi cepat.
Off we go! Sail out! Ship here!
Cepat pergi. Nanti dapat jadi bukan.
Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold.
Drop the sail!
Take me!
Hey, hold on you!
Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Letter found near the empty pedestal. Press E close, if you're reading this.
Have a look around.
Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Letter found in a house. Press E close. The gold stone is what hurt you. It killed you. I didn't. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold.
Footprints. Walking at a hastened pace.
Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Letter found near a dead man. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold.
Get ready.
Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold. Gather the shards to open the door to the cave of gold.
Could you please be a dear and wade into the fairy pool so I can sacrifice you to the fairies?
You're asking if you can kill me?
Since the nightmares started, the fairies have whispered in my ear, promising power if I find sacrifices for them. They've even led me to one of their treasures from my hard work, the prettiest shard. So please, into the pool now.
Money, I'll buy the shard and leave. 500. At charisma level 3, that shard is...
Fairies are tricky creatures. Are you sure that shard isn't muddling your mind?
I haven't quite felt like myself lately. You could be onto something. Take this shard far away from me, please.
All shards. Time to unlock the temple and end the nightmares. Cassandra needed her help.
Press tab to open the inventory. Skills. World. Hold left mouse button, fast travel. Open the door to the cave of gold. Say overwrite. Overwrite.
Okay. Apa? Temple case. Buka tutup. Pep. Okay. Happy pay. Yeah, petrol. Kim apa? Yeah. Okay, dia besar. Tahu. Coba kemarin. Dia main apa? Kim back. Mungkin. Kim apa? Ya. Kim antu apa? Ya. Oh, super. Sudah tamat. Ya. Nanti aku. Kim. Ma. Ya. 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 Betul anh. Kìa. Bikin. Yeah. Pergi menegara. Sip. Sip. Em này. Belum. Mà. Agama. Enggak. Duit. Duit. Korap. Korap. Berhenti. Berhenti membaca. Aku ya. Aku mau tutup jam istirahat ya. Tiga baru. Dapat malam jauh ramai bab Allah dapat guru ujian oke buka tutup selamat malam selamat malam jaga